guys, Cyber Bandit here. Welcome back to Python for Ethical Hacking series, where I particularly focus on development of networking and hacking tools using Python. Alright, in this video we will be taking a look at sort of a port scanner, a very basic port scanner, a noob port scanner, that's what I love to call it, a noob. So let's plunge into today's video. So I'm using PyCharm for my ease. You can have any IDE you'd like to work on. I already have my instance set up here, so I'm using Python 3 as interpreter. Our main objective here is to develop a port scanner that scans an IP and a particular port and check it to see if it's open or closed, right? So now that we interacting with sockets, or we actually want to utilize networking in Python 3, we need to import socket library. Here I go, import socket. Now we need to start creating a variable sock is equal to we're then gonna call upon the module we want, socket, right? Socket dot socket af socket dot af inet comma socket dot sock stream. So this sock, it's a variable, and this socket is the module. We have the module socket, the class here, the socket class here, and we call upon this afnet to specify the type of connection, which is IPv4, and the sock stream. Then sock stream specifies type of connection. So if it's sock stream, it means it's TCP. That means there's a handshake going on. So if you want UDP, you can also specify that as well. So let us first set up an input from user to type in the IP of the host we are scanning and the port we want to scan, right? Host is equal to input, enter the host, port is equal to int input, enter the port. So if you have already worked on Python, then you must have heard about this integer function, int function, that converts a string or input data into integer value, right? Now that we have all our basic components here, we can create a function which is of course responsible to perform the actual scanning. So let's do it. Def, I'm gonna call it my scan port if sock dot connectx host comma port print the port is closed. So this connect ex specifies that it returns an error code if we cannot connect to that host through this port. This happens when the port is closed. So this return an exception, and if we get an exception, then we need to print that the port is closed, right? So else print the port is open, right? Now, so this means that if it doesn't return any error, then the port is open, right? Now let's call up on the function. My scan. So here we pass the value. We are passing the variable port. Now all this being set up, let's run it. For demo, I will be giving it the IP of my router that in my case is 192.168.1.1. Run a scanner, and here you see, so 192.168.1.1, and then the port I will specify is 443. That is the HTTPS port, right? So the port is open. So for proof of concept, here I have ran a nmap command, and you can see that this HTTP SSH or this HTTPS, it's open, right? So I specified this port. So now let me run a random port 192.168.1.1, and then the port 1234. Then the port is closed. All right, so let's run it one more time. For this time I'm gonna go for our telnet, right? That's port 23. Port 23, that's telnet. The port is open. So it is really a very basic script here with some very good logic. Again, you can play around the logic. Let me know if you have any improvements. And of course, this is just a very basic script just to scan a particular port. I'll be talking. I'll be taking a look at creating even better scripts in regards to scanning of various ports and performing a bit of vulnerability analysis on them. So let me know what you guys think. So that's pretty much going to be it for this video. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or suggestions, let me know in the comment section, and I will be seeing you in the next video. Till that, peace.